nice. Had to let it go. All right, I won't lie. I was eating.
I enjoyed it. Like Black Hole Sun.
Black Hole Sun.
Black Hole Sun.
I want you to come and wash away the rain.
Hey, I think I got some of this down if you want to try me out.
Go ahead.
All right, I gotta.
You want to do it with a megaphone or?
It's up
like through a phone?
Well, I'm not. You know, it's funny. Let me explain my process when I work. I try to memorize it first and then get like a character voice down and try to like say it.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's Artie Lang doing his interpretation of the Alec Baldwin phone call.
So there are several steps to the process.
Yeah, and let me remind you that he is not using a sheet of paper in front of him.
This is,
It takes several steps to get dirty work in The Bachelor.
I see.
All right.
The amazing part is that he memorizes within minutes. Go ahead.
I want you to know something, okay? And I want to leave this message for you right now. Because, again, it's 10:30 in the morning here in New York on a Wednesday. And once again, I have made an ass out of myself trying to get to a phone to call you at a specific time. When the time comes to make that phone call, I stop whatever I'm doing to make the call, and at 11 o'clock in the morning here in New York, you're not there to pick up the phone. At 10 o'clock in the evening, and I call, and you don't even have the goddamn phone turned on! I want to tell you something, okay? I am done playing this game with you. All right? I'm leaving this message to tell you that you have insulted me for the last time. You've insulted me. You don't have the brains or the decency as a human being, and I don't care if you're 12 years old or 11 or a child or whatever, and I don't care that your mother is a thoughtless pain in the ass and clearly doesn't care what you do as far as I'm concerned. I'm telling you, you have humiliated me for the last time. And next week, I am going to fly out there, and I'm going to straighten you out on this issue. I am going to fly out there, and I am going to tell you just how disappointed in you I am. I'm going to tell you how angry I am with you for doing this to me once again. You have made a fool out of me, and you have pulled this stuff over and over me, stuff you would never dream of pulling with your mother. You do with me constantly. Okay? And I'm going to fly out there next week, and I'm going to straighten your ass out. And I'm going to make sure that you really get it. I'm going to make sure that you know what a rude, thoughtless little pig you really are. Do you understand? You're a rude, thoughtless pig. So be ready on Friday the 20th, because I'm coming out there. I'm going to tell you this, then I'm going to turn around. I'm going to fly right back home. You are a rude, thoughtless pig.
All right, I got to say something.
That was great.
Now, first of all, there's nothing like watching you work with a picture of Elliot Offen over your head.
That was pretty much. I surprised myself there.
Let me tell you something. That was incredibly good. I'd pay to see that on Broadway.
You know, I'm looking at that and I'm saying that's every bit the kind of rant you would just die to see in a movie.
Now, here's why you're a genius.
You see,
here's why you're a genius.
What?
You're a genius. I'm telling you. The fact, forget the memorization there.
Right.
Now, you did it in your own voice, but yet you became Alec Baldwin. What process did you go through to get to that?
I would just... Gary points this out a lot, and it's very perceptive of him. Like Fred is a brilliant guy at doing impersonations.
A mimic.
I am not... I'm not good at impressions. I'm good at mimicking. Like, I'm good at getting a cadence down or picking out one little thing that might be funny about someone and just doing it repeatedly.
Yeah.
And, you know, I just try to, even at Mad TV, like, I would get away with it because the impression, if it wasn't dead on, it would at least be funny.
Now, explain something to me. How many times did you read that over in order to memorize it?
I glanced at it about 3 or 4 times during...
Do you read it all the way through?
The first thing I do is read the whole thing all the way through. The other thing I do is I take it by paragraph and I write down with a pen the first line of each paragraph, because that's like a bullet point. Right. You know, and it kicks off... the hardest part, believe it or not, is remembering the first line of a paragraph or a monologue, because after I get that the last word in that sentence to me can kick off the whole rest of the thing. And, you know, it's
Jesus.
like... Again, that what I just did... The reason I get a lot of acting work in Hollywood is not... Producers care less about acting talent and more if you can do what I just did.
Yes.
Because you don't waste any time, and I'm like, look, I may not be Brando, but I guarantee you will never be late on the day. I'll get my take. In 2 takes, you can get to the stars close up, and we're out of here, you know.
You know what? I'm also thinking that should become somebody's set piece. You know, like when they go to auditions and they just want them to do something, they should do that.
It's brilliant.
It's funny you brought that up because
Fantastic work. Right there. I want to hear it again. I really do.
Absolutely. And the other thing I noticed
I love it.
I would have thought that somebody would have to scream and get really hysterical to do that, and you were so calm.
Very good. Very good.
You bring that up now. My first episode of Rescue Me is Friday. By the way, I got to thank them. I begged them to do it on a Friday, and they were very nice. I got an 18-hour day Friday. But,
jeez.
And it's going to be funny because I'm shirtless in the scene. But I was just about to start memorizing my script for that. It's weird you just did that, and I'm glad you did because it gets those skills up in your head. But
by the way, Artie, not to interrupt your brilliance, but Hottest Chick, Loudest Fart is sponsored by Clips for Sale. That's right. And we're looking for a hot chick who can fart at will, another kind of specific talent.
Yes.
Sponsored by Clips, the number 4, and then sale.com. And Clips for Sale is a great little website. You got to check it out.
I would dare say we're the only ones looking for these girls.
Right.
That was actually
fun. Bravo.
Yes, that was great. I like it better when you do it.
And I was shocked that you could do it that quickly during a commercial break.
Yeah, honestly, besides hearing it on the phone, that is the first time I ever looked at it. Again, more than acting talent, the money takes over. They care about that, about getting hired. They're like, we got to get the fuck out of here before they pay.
Is that your tip to young actors out there?
Yeah.
Memorize.
Memorize, absolutely.
Well, you do have a point. I know a pretty high-powered actress who told me on a TV show that she was working on, the lead actor could not memorize his lines, and it became a major hassle because people had to sit there. He would not put any work into it.
You know what? It's pressure. You got the line producer who's in charge of the money looking at his fucking watch, and you're like, oh my God, it's going to cost him $200,000 if I go a minute over.
Chad, you're on the air in Columbus, Ohio.
Hey now.
Hey now.
Hey, Artie, you're the fucking man. That is just fucking awesome.
But what?
Howard, he used to do a bit called That's My White Mama, and that was the funniest freaking shit I've ever seen in my life.
That's My White Mama?
It's a sketch from Mad TV. And again, that was me talking like a black mother for about 5 pages.
Yeah, he's driving down the road, eating a sandwich, and runs over a black lady. The black lady's soul jumps into him, and then he has to take care of the black woman's daughter.
Yeah.
It's the funniest freaking
So
thing.
you play a black woman?
Yeah, it was a takeoff.
Do you do one of those voices that is very southern type of voice?
Well, I had my catchphrase was, don't make me break my foot off in your ass.
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, I got to talk like that with a pink curler in my hair. It was the most fun I ever had in my life.
I see Beth O is on the phone.